Hi everyone, welcome back to Write It While It's Hot. I'm Poppy, here to give you all kinds of tips, tricks and fun to help you along your writing journey. We've got another festive video for you today and we're going to be looking at gift ideas for readers slash writers slash the bookish people in your life. Because I feel like it's kind of a demographic that you would think would be quite easy to buy for, but actually, especially if there's someone that's been into this kind of stuff for a while, it can be really difficult. And it can also be difficult to get something that's like personable or thoughtful that they're actually gonna like if they're really into stuff and really not into other stuff. So yeah, I hope this video is useful for you, and as always, leave your suggestions in the comments down below and let's all help each other out. So we're going to start with gifts for writers, but a lot of these can kind of be interchangeable and will work for anyone. My first idea is quality writing resources. So who doesn't really like a nice new notebook, some good quality pens, maybe a nice laptop cover or a Kindle cover, just things that are gonna make your writing experience or the person you're buying for's writing experience all the more luxurious. Another idea, if you want to get them something practical that's actually really gonna make a difference to their writing, is a software subscription. I really recommend Ulysses, Final Draft. You could get them Grammarly Premium or Pro Writing Aid. These are all really great tools that I use all the time. I think most people use definitely the free versions all the time, so just getting them that extra bit that helps them a bit more. They don't have to watch any ads. They will really genuinely appreciate it. My next along these similar resources helping lines are writing prompts and workbooks, especially if you have someone that is just getting into writing. I mean, this is applicable for anyone at any writing stage, but someone that's kind of getting in, maybe exploring what kind of genres they like writing, trying to like just kind of write as much as possible, get creative juices flowing. I really recommend like a little book of writing resources. They can work their way through it. It's kind of similar to like if you like doing Sudokus or crosswords. It doesn't take a lot of time. It's not very commitment heavy, but it's just a really fun thing to do. If you want an example of this, I have a worksheets bundle. I will put the link in my description down below. It's £2, so super budget friendly option for a present, and you could even print it out and put it all nice because it's a PDF if you want to give a physical copy, or just send the PDF over to that person and maybe write it in the card. And yeah, I love those resources. My students that use them absolutely swear by them, and super, I mean, you're probably not going to find cheaper resources out there. My next tip, if you have a writer you're trying to buy for, is noise cancelling headphones. Now this is something, I have my AirPods and I was kind of like, I might use them, I don't really care, but oh my god, they are a life changer. If you need to sit and focus, I mean, this is a present for really anyone that, I mean, a student, they would be great for, that has to study, anyone that needs to like get in the zone and really bash out their work and be immersed in it. This is such an amazing present because it just really allows you to fully like dive into the world of your writing without all these distractions happening in the background. And you can put on your favorite music, you can put on like lo-fi beats to help you focus, and they are just amazing. They're also great if you struggle to fall asleep. Next, if you want to give them something useful that's quite physical, I would say give them some books on writing with writing tips. Some of my favourites are On Writing by Stephen King and Bird by Bird by Anne Lamott. Those two, I think, are really helpful and also worded and set out really nicely. Now let's look at kind of more readery type presents. First of all, I think the obvious one is a book. I would say, unless you know your person really well, ask them what books are on their to be read list. I think any reader has a list of books they want, probably as long as both my arms, so you definitely will still have choice and definitely can kind of surprise them a little bit. But yeah, I think if you have someone that really likes reading, make sure they're gonna like the book you get them, because I mean there's so many books out there in so many genres, and even if like you're buying a book for someone that likes romance, people are really picky with romance and the type of authors they like, so best to err on the side of caution. And if you don't know what kind of books to get someone, you want to buy them a book, you can always get them a book voucher and put some money on that, and you could even make it into like a nice day trip if you're getting it for like a friend or maybe your mum or your sibling. You could kind of give them a voucher and then like you could go with them to go get the book, maybe go get a coffee or get lunch and turn it into like a nice experience as well. My next one is, I've seen them all over TikTok at the minute, is these book embossers, and you can get them personalized and they kind of say like library of so and so, and you can just stamp them in your books and they make a little embossment, and I think they're just so sweet. And if someone, you know, has a load of books and is quite like aesthetic about it, I think that's just such a sweet present. It would go alongside a book really nicely as well. My next idea along the book front is, if you have someone that has like an ultimate all-time favourite book, I think a really special gift would be to get them a special edition of that, and maybe even write like a little note to that person inside. Obviously depending on how special the edition is. I mean, if you're buying like a first edition of Pride and Prejudice, I maybe wouldn't write in it, but it depends on who you're giving it to. Yeah, I mean, this can kind of vary in price range. You can get really nice Penguin editions that are kind of £20–25, and also I absolutely love the Faber and Faber hardback editions of classics. I have all the Daphne du Maurier ones of them and they look so nice on my shelf. So you can go that way, or if you are buying a present for someone that really likes classic fiction, or their favourite book is a classic novel, you could try and find them an early edition of that, which I think would be really special as well. My next ideas are kind of similar. The first is a book subscription service. So if someone really likes a genre, or is trying to read a genre more, so they definitely haven't read many of the books yet, Bookishly does a really good one, and you can buy, I think it's 3, 6 or 12 months, and each month they get sent a new book in the genre you buy for, so you can get like crime, fantasy, romance. And I think also with the Bookishly one, they get a packet of tea or coffee with each one as well, which I just think is such a lovely, thoughtful gift idea that also keeps on giving for a few months, which is really nice. My next one, if you are buying kind of maybe a bigger present for someone, I would say get them a Kindle. This does vary. Me personally, I like reading a physical book. A lot of people do, but even those kinds of people, I travel a lot, and I think I've asked for Kindle actually because you can just take so many books with you without using all the kg in your suitcase on books and have nothing to wear. So yeah, look into your person, but I think a Kindle is super helpful, and also you can get loads of books on there for free or really, really cheap. So I really recommend that. And then also with that, or if the person you know already has a Kindle, you can get them accessories to go with that. So get them a nice cover, maybe some stickers to go on their cover. You can get them a little pen, I think, or a Kindle page turner, which I saw the other day, which looks really cool. And it's basically, it clips on your Kindle, and also you can have a button, so you don't even have to touch your Kindle, you just press the button and it turns the page, which is kind of wild. Also on the more electronic side, you could get them a little book light, either a physical lamp if they don't have that. I think that could be quite nice to fit in someone's maybe reading nook, or if they have a little corner there to read in. But also you can get these little book lights that clip on your page, and then you can use that to read, which I think are quite cool. I've never actually tried one. I did get one for my mum one year and she really liked it, so yeah, check that out as well. And finally, with the book specific presents, I would maybe look at getting something inspired by one of your friends or recipients' favourite books. I really at the minute like these. They're like, they look like books but they're vases, which I think are just so nice. And if you have someone that also is quite a homebody or likes decorating their home, making everything look nice, I think that's such a nice present. You could even gift it with some flowers to go in it, and you can get them either generic books that are just kind of pretty, or you can get them with specific covers. So like, I really like this Agatha Christie one. I really want it, actually, if any of my friends and family are watching. And also you have the classic like merch inspired. I think be slightly wary of this, because as much as we all love books, I think some cringy like Redbubble t-shirt is probably not on a lot of people's wish lists, but I think you can also find some really nice clothes and accessories inspired by your favourite books that are really tasteful and really nice. Some of my favourite places to look for things like this are the Literary Gift Company and the Literary Emporium. Also, finally, I forgot, I think a really nice idea for someone that reads a lot would be to get them a reading journal. I got one a couple years ago and it's really nice. I think that was from the Literary Emporium. I might be wrong. It's really cute. You basically, each page you can write the name of the book, like how many stars you give it, and like it asks you questions, you can fill out your thoughts. And if you're getting a gift for someone that wants to keep track of what they're reading and likes to rate books, that's quite a trend at the minute on social media. I think that would be a really nice present, maybe along with a book they can start that off with. You can get some really beautiful covers and like make it feel really special. Finally, these are just some kind of cozy gift ideas that I think will probably be nice for anyone this time of year, but especially be appreciated by readers and writers for their kind of reading or their writing space. First of all is a scented candle. These are amazing because you can get so many inspired by your like favourite books and things. Especially, I would just go on Etsy. You can get loads of classics like Jane Austen. I saw a Charles Dickens one which looks really nice, and you can also get ones that are like very literary inspired. Like you can get an old library scented one which I think could either smell really nice or like a bit musty, but that I think would be a really nice thoughtful present. And also just a cozy blanket, especially if someone spends a lot of time in one place. I spend a lot of time at my desk writing. I love a blanket, I love a hot water bottle, I love my hoodie, anything to keep warm, fluffy socks, that kind of thing, along with maybe some of my other suggestions would be really nice. I don't know what it is, but most readers and writers I know love tea, and if not tea, coffee, matcha, hot chocolate, and I think you really cannot go wrong with the present for most people with a nice mug, a nice version of whatever drink they like. So really nice quality tea, matcha powder, hot chocolate, etc., and then a nice book to go along with it. I think that just is a 10 out of 10 present every time. Also, along with that, a pair of cozy pajamas or a nice jumper. I don't know why this is maybe veering a bit off topic, but again, very cozy. They can wear their nice jumper, their cute pajamas. I mean, you can wear your jumper to the coffee shop, just cuddle up with your tea, with your book, with your writing, and it just adds to the whole nice cozy vibe of it. Also, finally, I really want one of these is a chair cushion. Like you can put them on your bed and it has like arms and a back. I think that would be so comfy and cozy. Again, kind of nice for anyone this time of year, but especially I think readers would really appreciate that. Or also a book pillow, which you can use for like propping your books up in bed when you're reading. I think both of those would be really nice for someone that reads a lot or writes a lot, and they can get all cozy in bed and do it. So yeah, those are my ideas for some Christmas presents for all the readers and writers in your life. I know there will be tons more, so if you think of any, please leave them in the comments down below and let me know if you end up using any of these ideas to get for someone for Christmas. Thank you all for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye!